everyone, it's Lachlan here with a whiskey from our August Outturn. Now this is a bit of an anomaly for us, in a way that I'll explain very shortly, but this is 94.41, rich as cake, a little sourdough. Or you could say it, rich as cake, a little sourdough. This is a 14-year-old that has spent 10 years in an ex-bourbon cask and then a further 4 years in a first fill PX barrique. But what makes this very, very interesting to me is this is 48.6% at 14 years. Now that says to me, knowing that it hasn't been diluted, that this was from a leaky cask. It had some kind of issue with it, and it lost a lot more ABV volume than we would have liked to the Angels. But it has this really bready, cakey element to it, straight off the nose of the bottle. So let's have a little look at it. Now, we see a few 94s of recent, but not a huge amount. I mean, this is the 41st cask. This spirit is typically quite nutty, I find. I find it very kind of peanuts, like raw peanuts and walnutty, which would lend itself to doing good sherry casks as well, especially PX sherry, to get that kind of sweet nutty element. But you don't see a lot of it getting around regardless anyway. And straight off the nose, it's sweet peanut butter, you know, the crushed sweet peanut butter, or the peanut butter cups as well, with that chocolate coming off that PX sherry. The PX sherry is doing some really great sweet dark things, like I think of like plum jam, chocolate wafer biscuits as well. And it does have that sourdough, like fresh out of the oven bread crust kind of character to it. You know, that very kind of homely kind of feel to it. Okay, really excited to taste this. Great mouthfeel, great texture. There's still that spirit character from this distillery, that nutty element to it coming right through, but that sweetness from the PX sherry has just lifted it a bit and kind of made it a bit more cohesive. It drinks beautifully at 48.6 as well. There's a bit of a joke that goes around in the industry of perfect drinking strength, and it kind of comes from the Italian whiskey market, where a lot of whiskies were bottled at 48%, because that was drinking strength. And I always find that very, very funny, because for me, I find drinking strength be great at 48 to 52. But there is something there to it. There is that cake batter thing on the palate too, that kind of sweet, chocolatey cake batter. If you want a very easy, everyday kind of drinking whiskey, really malty, a bit nutty, a bit chocolatey, this is the way to go. Because you can really sit and enjoy this with a big, big glass and have a great time. Now, there was only 164 bottles that came out of this cask, which leads me to believe that it was a leaky cask that created this anomaly. But this is going live on the August Outturn, on Outturn Day. Same with our virtual tasting. Jump on, have a look at that with basic chocolates. Hopefully, I'll catch you all very soon. Sanjivar.